wonderful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Paint the African Wild Dog, and we're doing some Cosmoteer now this evening. I've done a little bit of playing off stream, mostly just kind of idle stuff, but we are just about done with this particular sector and ready to move on.
Oh, so I shouldn't build a ship yet then?
No, you can go ahead and do so. Transfer that one to you. Let's see, where...
Oh, you just transferred a ship to me?
Yeah, your mini star.
Also, wasn't Minecraft early access for like 5 years?
Oh shit, it's way over there. Okay.
Yes. Burnin' Son, yours was the asteroid shredder?
Yep.
Okay. There you both go.
Yay.
I did have to steal some crew from various ships just because...
You stole all my crew.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of the facts of this particular, Oh, the mammoth tank is gonna need some crew.
I was gone for a while. I missed a few games because, again, I've been stuck in bed during the times when you're streaming because that's the only time that I can actually get the sleep I need.
Yeah. What were you saying, Vernon?
I can transfer crew, but the mammoth tank has 6 out of 6.
That is because I own it. Let me transfer it over to you. Just give it bare crew to be able to get it flying and such, so that way we can actually move it out of this sector when we're ready for that. Soft Kitty's got plenty.
I think I have to go. I'm getting sleepy now.
Okay. I hope you sleep well.
Will do. Bye-bye.
Bye. But yeah, you guys are parked at stations where you can pick up more crew. I see you are already.
I just picked up all of the crew here, actually.
Yeah, with me owning things, it's like, I am never going to get more crew, ever. But I did do some upgrades to the good boy.
Alright. I'm trying to manually turn these rooms off, and rooms back on, and I can't remember how.
Click on them.
Well, you're gonna need a...
What?
Please elaborate. Not just left click doesn't do anything.
Click on them, and in the bottom left is the button for turning them on or off.
In which menu? Where am I? Because when I do this, I get no thing that...
Tanya, breathe.
What are you trying to turn on and off?
An engine.
Okay, click on the engine, and you should see down in the bottom left it says, like, large thruster.
It is not. It still says mini-star. It still shows my ship. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what you're... Do I have to open up the build menu or something?
You have no crew on it?
I have crew on the ship. Plenty of crew.
Okay. Look at the stream.
I'm looking at the stream.
Okay. So when you've got your ship selected, you can click on a thing like this, and it should be down here. If not...
When I do that, that does not happen.
Does it just not select anything and just leave it at the whole ship?
Oh, it's control click.
Control click should not be the thing. You might have different settings.
Yeah, that'd be a keyboard setting thing.
Mine are on the default keyboard settings. It might be outdated config file then. Yeah, that's what I was trying to freaking get.
But you also weren't letting us actually finish what we were saying.
I was getting frustrated because they're saying, just do this thing. I was like, I have done the thing. It didn't happen. Okay, now that you've done the thing, here's how you. No, I haven't done the thing yet. It gets frustrating.
Okay. Anyways, it's solved now.
Yeah, it's doing its thing now. And I can go back to shoving hapless NPCs into the sun.
I can now build out a ship to mine stuff out of range of the sun. Do you want me to do that here, or do you want to wait till we transfer to the next solar system?
You can do what with who now?
I can make a ship that can mine the rare resources that are around the sun.
Let's just wait until we're to the next sector. We're not gonna be here that much longer. There are 3 quests left. So.
And there's one of them.
Is this a ship graveyard or something? Ah, it is. Okay. That explains a hostile contact. Oh, hey, it's the retrograde. For those not aware, that was the ship name from our, well, Retrograde Renegades, Starfinder campaign.
Are you going to blow up your Starfinder group now?
No, I'm going to try and capture this ship. It actually looks like a decent design.
I checked it. It's an outdated config file. My config file is apparently still from like a year-old version of the game.
Ah.
Can you just go into the controls and hit the reset to default?
Oh, I would, except for the fact that I'm now used to using these altered controls, so I'll just have to live with it and find out things piecemeal.
Fair enough.
Aw, we took out their... We took out their airlock as well. We can't take it over. I'll have to look up that design and make use of it. It looks like a decent design. But for now, since we can't take it over, let's just tear it apart for resources, yes? Yeah.
By the way, then your beacon's still on.
Huh?
Your warp beacon's still on. Hyperjump.
Oh, on the fog base? Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave it on now. I got enough crew for that now. The Good Boy Rex is also defensive capable. I literally just took some of the the defense platforms and just slapped them on there. I am rather proud of that.
Is that ship just slowly turning into just a kind of jigsaw puzzle of random ships?
No. Not entirely, anyways. Maybe. What's up, Tanya? Oh, you started to say something.
Oh, no, I was just thinking. And I'm currently closing in on prey.
Why do I have one person going all the way across this field to assist you in construction?
I have no idea. The AI is dumb in this game.
Where the hell is he going?
Probably went over to try and help me repair.
Yeah, he went over to help you repair. Thanks, dumbass. Get back here. There you go.
Can I drop the game speed down to 1? Thank you.
You can also drop it down yourself.
I was asking
Yes.
permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there was apparently a recent design contest.
Yeah, they hold a monthly design contest.
It's not monthly, but a few times a year it looks like. Oh, apparently this ship design is not in here at all. That's lame. I wanted to build it.
Check the lost ships.
I can't remember. The strafe hotkey. Fuck.
No, lost ships are my ships.
Oh, sorry. Wrong button.
Oh wait, I found it. Never mind, I don't like this ship design. Well, I could modify it, but I'll worry about that later.
Why is Tanya's ship no longer covered in blood? Did you have to rebuild it?
I think when it changed ownership, it reset the paint.
Really? That's dumb.
I've never seen it with red paint.
Hey, look what I caught.
I noticed.
I'm a very enterprising individual. Doo-doo-ch.
Oh, I might wind up needing some assistance with this.
I'm contemplating
know.
installing some shields on this thing due to the solar radiation.
You probably should. I'm surprised you don't already have any.
I never have the resources available because every time I start to stockpile stuff, you have another construction project, so I donate them.
Well, to be fair, now we've got a bunch of resources stockpiled that are more, or basically for everyone to use. But I'm about to clear out another asteroid field, so there's more resources that can be grabbed from there. But I only really bother with my big construction stuff when we've got a whole bunch of stuff available and are full. Alright.
What I should really install on this thing is a pair of tractor beams, so I can actually properly grapple with things.
Target to that.
Yeah, tractor beam would allow you to pull out the course before it completely blows up.
Uh-huh. That's basically is what I'm thinking is that, because if you have two tractor beams set to the same length, then due to triangulation, it'll actually pin whatever you're holding in place. And that really helps when I'm trying to, you know, feed things to the sun. And then as soon as command is taken out on it, I can then just drag what's left out of this out.
Well, that was a little rough.
I'm already looting now, so yay.
Never mind, maybe that wasn't so rough. The only damage I took required a single steel plate to fix. I thought it was a bit more aggressive than that. Yay, shields?
I'm gonna need 10 diamonds for that upgrade. Oof.
Oh yes, Spooky.
That's a stretch goal. Sorry.
The Sun Pusher is still in business, yes. 10 diamonds, The Good Boy currently has 37.
Oh, well, shit. Alright, I'll park next to Good Boy as soon as I'm done salvaging this wreck.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 4 of those to make my little sun shielded
Okay,
guy that can mine.
The diamonds were
Get that
the
later.
worrisome thing. What's the... Oh, hyper coils. I can get those anywhere.
We have plenty of... We have more hyper coils on the Good Boy than we do regular coils.
Alright. I'm heading over there. I will need 10 diamonds and 60 hyper coils. Apparently I actually got nicked up from... Oh, wow. Oh my god, because I didn't use the strafe command when I pulled away from the sun. I freaking... I roasted myself like a pig as I was driving away. Because this thing has way more thrust on one axis than it does on the other axis. When it's departing, sometimes it'll whip itself around rather than just taking off in that direction. Because it thinks it's a car with the way it maneuvers, basically. I'm almost there. Oh, and I see that there's even test subjects coming and going there too.
Just move a whole station over there. Those things don't have much engines to be able to counter it.
We kind of need those stations though, unless we're getting ready to pull out.
don't
We
need
are
all of them,
getting
do we?
ready, but we do at least need the ones that we
I could
do.
take the defense platforms though.
Yeah, but
Look at
those aren't really worth it.
Oh, look at the big base ones.
You underestimate just how quickly this thing can push stuff now.
I will say that I have utilized your ship while you weren't here. I have destroyed pirate bases and then just dragged them over to the good boy for dismantling and storage.
Hey, I made a very good space forklift, okay?
Yes, you did. Still not that fast, but
It doesn't need to be fast. It gets the job done.
I
All right,
still
I'm
would
parked next to
say
good boy.
I still would say don't do the stations though.
Yeah.
What did you need again?
10 diamonds and 60 hypercoils. I have some hypercoils on me, so there might be a bit of a refund there. It's just that's how much the construction project calls for.
That's fine. Transferring.
And what about shoving the bases into there? Because the only thing you can get out of a base is buying and selling supplies or the blueprints. You can't even get people at them.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I forgot to update my salvaging lists, and I wasn't scrapping iron out of those things I was taking down.
How much steel do you need? And do bring in steel. It is valuable.
400.
Are you actually in need of steel now?
Okay, while I'm here, I will do some tweaks to my cargo storage, and I will... Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Steel is now back on the salvage list. Okay.
How much steel did you need?
400. Well, actually, I think if I scrap these rooms first, and then... Boop, and then boop.
420 on its way.
Blazing its way here, one could say.
I really like these little Fang fighters. They're actually really good. They're not so good if they're solo, but if I've got, you know, two of them, enemies focus on one, or they focus on the fog base, and they just do their strafing runs, and they are real good at that. So I think I'm going to remove the cannons, because those haven't been as useful. Mostly because I keep running out of ammo. And cannons kind of do a lot of collateral damage, and I prefer to keep things as intact as possible for the sake of salvage. Spooky! You're a good boy.
This is getting... This is going to be interesting. I got a bit of a remodel I'm having to do here. Because I underestimated just how many command points are needed for those tractor beams.
Oh, yeah, you should be able to replace your 2 cockpits with 1 control room pretty easily, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Thing is, though, that also removes the 2. You know what?
Okay, here.
Fuck it. Can I get 4 processors? Do you have 4 processors?
Transferred control.
I'm just gonna. That works. Okay. So I'm just saying, fuck it, and I'm putting in a bridge. That way I don't have to worry about command for a very long time.
I will warn you that the bridge requires a lot of people.
I'm adding more quarters as I go on this remodel.
War. War never changes.
The number of people you get per, like, clearing out each zone does go up pretty quick here pretty soon.
I hope so.
I'm maybe solar system and a half ahead of you in my single player game, and I have way, way, way more people. But of course, the ships that you're going up against are a lot stronger too.
I am fully anticipating that the next sector is going to require that I get more ships. At least that's kind of my plan, is I've got my big capital ship, and then from there I upgrade. Or then I just add more.
And my current strategy is that I have 2 identical ships. They have like shields on all sides, but one side is really, really, really heavily shielded, and then the other side has a lot of guns on it. So as I go in, like, one of them gets aggro and just basically tanks with the shield side while the other side shoots it down.
I do wish that they had more ship parts. That is one complaint I have about the game.
No.
What?
No.
Yes, Mao. That is what the Rin does. For they are cat. And time to engage. Prepare the assault! Boop. I do want to get my, some of my tri-fighters. They're really small ones. I just worry about the crew for them. Huh?
I have made this thing noticeably more Chungus.
Excellent. I think.
I haven't done
Cargo
it yet.
capacity could be better, but eh.
I keep thinking of building like kamikaze ships that are just like a reactor, cockpit, couple of people on them, and just send them straight into a enemy ship. Not sure how well that would work or how cheap it
Guys,
would be.
please don't unpause.
Hello.
Hello.
But hello.
And how is the Rin?
The ring is good. Good EP, but good.
Stop shooting it, it's already dead!
Is the invitation still open?
Yes. Though we're gonna need to save and exit.
Okay,
We'll get that in a moment.
sounds good.
Just get
Zim,
booted up and ready. Huh?
Yep.
Make sure your weapons are set for target and not fire at will. Otherwise, they will keep shooting until the reactor blows up a lot of times.
No, they usually stop once it's actually dead.
If you set them to target, they will only target the one thing that you have targeted, and then after that they stop no matter what. Whereas the fire at will, they will continue firing at certain things.
Okay.
Alright, this is a hell of a remodel. Here we go. Like a swarm of caffeinated ants.
Oh wow, you've been going almost as long as I have. Weird.
Oh, are
I
you
didn't
still
ever notice
streaming?
you. Yeah. Yeah. I started to do a little 9-hour thing, and that turned into 29 hours very quickly.
Ah. Wait, you're streaming for... You've been streaming for 29 hours?
No, 15 so far, but I still have 17 on the clock.
I know Saturday is my birthday, so I am attempting my 24-hour stream then.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I did subathon on Friday, and there was a lot of scuff, and I couldn't get all of the goals done. So today was the makeup of that, and was supposed to just be 9 hours, and then I got a lot of generosity. So
You done with your rebuild there, Tanya?
95%.
Okay.
The tractor beams are finally installed, and I no longer have a power grid. I have accounted for it. I'm just being silly. I will deal with tinkering later. So yeah, I think I'm good to go right now for rebooting the server.
All right.
And I'm good, I'm just mining away.
Saving game. And back to setup. Alright, get in here.
Potato.
No, it's
what?
Yes.
Sorry, I was wadding my inability to type a password again.
Are you sure you're streaming? Oh, there you are.
Yes?
That is a very neat avatar, and I'm totally not saying that because I'm biased towards the color palette.
Black and gold?
Look at mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another loyal, devotee.
Popping out your
Exactly,
chin.
another loyal devotee.
Azrael, thank you very much for that follow.
See, the Egyptians understood fashion.
Yes, indubitably.
Oh, your birthday's on Wednesday, Spooky? Well, happy early birthday, and you'll always be welcome to come hang out here.
Yeah,
We'll keep
happy
you
early
company.
birthday to you and Zim.
Thank you. Perhaps we can find a multiplayer game to do, Spooky. I understand I understand. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have anybody actually here physically with me.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully Kerr didn't schedule another movie with his ex on my birthday this year.
Oh, that's...
Jeez.
Wow. Wow.
I was not happy with him with that.
I believe it. I wouldn't be either.
It wouldn't have been so bad if he at least came by and hung out a little bit afterwards, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Alright, let me transfer this to you. There you go. Make sure you are ready for jump because we will be leaving this sector as soon as I'm done with these last two missions.
Here we go.
And Tana, when you are finished with the good boy, please transfer it back.
Alright,
Okay.
transfer ship control to Burnin' Sun.
Yeah, thanks.
Is this like 2D of Orion? Kinda,
Kind
I
of.
think.
Yeah,
Kinda,
actually,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is this monstrosity over here?
The good boy?
Is that the good boy?
The good boy
Oh,
Rex?
it is the good boy. Wow, it looks so much different
And,
than the last time I saw it.
this sumo wrestler here is
Yeah.
the one next to it. That is Mini Star. It is specifically designed for feeding hapless NPCs to the sun.
Yeah, I saw that one. It looks still pretty similar in build and design to the way it did before.
I made the good boy bigger.
Yeah.
And I slapped on some defenses onto it.
Nice.
So,
And you repainted it.
Yes, that too. But
You
the
made it
paint
look
job,
super pretty.
it's not finished.
Well, still, it looks really good.
I just don't have the patience for this game's painting.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Especially when most of the time I don't even see it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the good boy, our station that we why are we
damn it. Damn it!
What
Fucking
the?
was a misclick and I can't uninterrupt the fire. Fuck.
Yep. Mammoth tank is being shot at.
Fucking. That was me.
I mean, you did just save a minute ago.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out the controls for the tractor beams, and I accidentally activated the mining lasers instead.
Well, I guess we get to see the power of the defensive power or lack thereof.
Sorry.
Yeah, there is no defense power here. I'm gonna need to make
Mammoth tank just went
adjustments.
boom.
I'm melting this guy then.
There we go.
On the upside, I found the control that I was looking for. Yeah, I deserve the anvil.
That was on me. I got the anvil.
Well, you know, shit rolls uphill. Command gets blamed.
Yes, I did.
Oh, at least now I did manage to figure out the manual control for those now. So, I now have a freaking button for that.
I am curious how you accidentally got the mining lasers instead of tractor beams, though.
Because I was trying to figure out what the freaking... Okay, let me first transfer control of this thing over.
I mean, don't you have to actually click on the
Yes.
mining lasers to activate them?
No. I thought that I was manually activating firing mode for the tractor beams because I had manually selected the tractor beams. Manual firing mode was for all weapons on the ship, which because of this thing's design, the only offensive weapons it has are the mining lasers.
Jeez. But tractor beams aren't weapons, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh. Huh.
What it is with the mining lasers is that they get a damage penalty when attacking live ships and a damage buff when attacking asteroids or dead ships.
That's mining lasers. I said tractor beams.
Oh, sorry. I'm in a fog. Frustrated fog.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, the tractor beams don't count as aggro, which is why I'm installing them. Now, in theory... Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, I just straight up kidnapped this guy.
Yep.
Okay, just let go of those. All I have to do is just point my ship in the general direction. And then... Boop. How long is the range on these tractor beams?
Well, the beams rotate too, so you don't have to point your ship anywhere.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
The range on those! No, come back. Okay, no, you can leave.
You clearly did not watch the recording, Fetch. If you had seen Paint in action, you would not have anviled him.
Victim is currently inbound.
Even the grumpy cat couldn't stay grumpy with him.
Get over here! Get over here!
So, Rin, I am currently Paint,
Yes?
the African wild dog. And, he doesn't talk. He is just doggo.
Okay. Interesting.
He can talk, he just doesn't.
That's fair.
I had a lot of fun playing him the other night.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, hello there, enigmatic bean. Welcome in. But yeah, so he is a fae, and 2 members of the party have serious issues with the fae. They recognized he's a fae. They tried to attack him. They were talked down by the leader of the party, who has already adopted paint. And after they were talked down, Paint just kind of scooted up to the leader and just sent a mental image of just the word bad with a question mark in caps, along with the overwhelming sense of sadness. He got lots of pets.
Aww.
And then later, when he ran into the cat again, one of the ones that does not like fae, they're actually a fae hunter. He saved one of the treats that he got, pulled it out of his bag, set it on the ground, nosed it closer to them, and then backed away. And yeah. Every time he has attempted the puppy dog eyes, he has very much succeeded. This had better remain the case.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Yes, he is okay with this.
Oh no, I was talking about the ship that I'm dragging to the sun right now.
Ah.
Nobody tell him where the meat comes from. It'll ruin the surprise.
Are you taking off with a ship that still had people trying to get back to it from the station? That are now going to suffocate?
To be fair, you know, suffocation versus burning to death.
To be fair, he is named Burning Sun.
Instead of going for those small fry, though, you should go for, like, the Pedicti base over here.
Do you want me to take the Pedicti base to the sun?
Yes.
Alright, well, once I'm done eating this one.
So on second thought, go ahead and build your ship, Burnin'.
Okay. Can you pass me the good boy?
Yes. But just considering the fact that we are probably going to be here a little while, go for it.
Thank you.
Oh, it's another pack. I don't like the packs. They always get complicated. Especially when people decide to unpause on me. Hello?
Look at the poor little guy. I yeeted him so far. I reversed the tractor beams.
Oh. Are you able to even get those resources now?
Don't worry, I can drag him back out. It's fine. Get over here. No, that was the... I forgot to switch the polarity again. No. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming. I forgot to switch the polarity again.
Well, as soon as I get this ship built, I can fly in there and grab him.
Well, you know where he's at. He ain't coming back. I'm gonna go walk away in shame now.
So is this
Alright.
where you have to target every time got red ores from the sun?
Charging up my jump drive, I'm heading to Predicty Base. Yeeted ship. I now know that I am capable of the yote. I need a hotkey to be able to flip that polarity. Holy shit. I can hotkey it. Settings. Controls.
Oh crap.
Oh crap. That
The
doesn't
lag
sound-
is making things not great.
Oh, that was lag? I thought that was somebody pausing and unpausing.
Maybe it was.
Yes, I thought that was a pause.
Yeah.
It might have been a pause. Wasn't one done by me. No,
No,
take the
it
base
is lag.
itself.
I'm testing the hotkeys.
Ah.
Or mouse button. Whoa! Bye.
What?
It'll try to get back to where it was. Maybe. Just get the base, though.
Yeah, I'm currently tinkering with the settings on these things.
Why don't you do that on the base?
What do you mean by why don't I do it on the base?
I mean, it sounded like you were targeting things other than the base.
No, it's
It
I'm
looked
trying
like
to
it.
calibrate the hotkeys on the tractor beams.
Oh.
And try to do so without shooting the base.
Yeah.
So the hotkey is working for swapping the polarity, but only when I've manually selected the tractor beams.
Well, that's rude.
Damn
and
it!
now we're wanted. Nice.
Christine! I don't. I'm just gonna have to reset my bindings to the defaults because I don't even know anymore. I don't even fucking know anymore. I don't understand the hotkeys. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. It'll swap modes if I have the thing manually selected individually, but when I try to assign it to global hotkeys, it just ignores it.
While
I
you're testing
mean-
it, completely power down your mining lasers.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
I mean, you're not using them for anything anyway.
Well,
Right.
I use them to salvage the ships after I send them into the sun. Just
yes, but I mean,
frustrating
you're not
right
using
now.
them for anything when you're there at the station trying to pull things away.
Sorry. Just trying to figure this shit out.
But getting frustrated on this is just making a bad
Mhm.
situation worse.
Yes.
Okay, where am I? Oh good, the save was somewhat recent.
Mm-hmm.
Shutting you down, shutting you down, shutting you down, and shutting you down.
Do 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 do.
Oh, in my single player, I designed a Death Ray ship fighter. But, it's a little expensive. But it works very well.
By the way, do we want to side with anybody with the factions, or...
I don't know if there's any reason to yet.
Doesn't seem like there is one either to me, but...
I mean, other than just being able to take the missions against them now. It doesn't seem like it.
I've read through their little dialogue things, and the only ones that seem okay are the fringe systems. Because, like, the Cabal of Soul, they are literally religious organization. Monolith Cooperative is corporation, which, you know, corporation evil. Centauri Imperium is basically Starship Troopers government. Granted, with the Centauri Imperium, they've actually got an interesting thing with their like, they are an actual democracy, because apparently every actual citizen gets a message every time there's something to vote on.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not only scooping up the station, but I'm scooping up 2 of its defense platforms as well.
Nice.
Yep, gotta be efficient.
Mind you, I'm only moving at 13 meters per second, so this will be a little while.
We can speed up time.
I'm also being chased by several NPC ships that are trying to dock with the station.
Oh, God.
They're so confused. When I push this thing into the sun, I think the ships might just drive into the sun, not knowing any better, like little lemmings.
That'd be hilarious.
Look at this! Look at this guy. He's trying so hard.
Arr.
Just look at the cluster of radar contacts behind me. They don't know what to do.
Where did our space station go?
Alright, we'll speed up time.
There we go. This be a heck of a haul.
I am thinking we will go to Phi Certhos for our next stop. Actually, looking at the pathing, never mind. We're gonna go to Sudenthur.
Oh, no. Bonk. I got another one. I got another one. We're just flying in formation now. And here's the thing. Remember before the issue I had with people coming off of my ship and then dying instantly? I now have 3. What's gonna happen when they try to get off their ships in order to trade goods to the station is their crew is immediately going to die.
Nice.
And they'll just keep sending up more people until they run out and then the ship's derelict. 4. I now have 4.
Okay, Zam, Rex is yours.
Q.
Look at this clown show. I'm halfway there. I've got
They're
a
just
station
running into your butt too.
Yeah,
They're
I got a
helping push.
station 4 ships and 2 defense platforms that I'm dragging into the sun. And my systems are running so heavy on power use right now that I can't even keep the tractor beams online.
I mean, do you need to at this point?
It looks like you keep getting a boost from that acolyte behind you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He can't wait to die. He's very eager to become one with the sun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
You-
We got 5. We got 5.
You definitely better be careful. Cause
Yeah.
that acolyte could push you into the sun.
I have
It could,
shields
yeah.
and full body armor. I've got another one. Oh my god. You know what my opinion is on this?
What?
La 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 katamari damasi. I'm just accumulating ships. I got another one. Oh my god, please, guys! Guys, please! You know, I'm tempted to just voluntarily allow myself. Oh, now I picked up an asteroid. Voluntarily dive deep into the sun just to guarantee all these NPC ships get completely wiped. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm
Well,
gonna dive a
space-
little bit in.
Once space goes in, just start throwing your tractor beam and pushing them in.
Yeah. Like right about now, I'd say we'll go ahead and slow down a bit.
I'm just gonna make
Wow.
sure that the station itself is inside, so when they try to transfer crew, they all die. How's that sound?
Yeah, get a good shove on the starbase. into the sun.
Oh, that guy changed his mind. That guy changed his mind.
Back off. Back off.
I am.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Reverse polarity on your
I'm working on it.
It'll push.
I'm
yourself
working.
back.
I'm working on it. Working. Get out of the fucking back seat. Let go.
Bye.
Oh.
I'm fine. Just. Oh, it's auto-saving. That's why. I thought you paused it just to bid me farewell there.
No.
You're fine?
Yes, I'm fine.
Just missing a few
Oh,
teeth.
Believe it
fair,
or not, I know
fair.
what I'm doing.
We're not doubting that, Tanya.
No?
Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's pausing?
That was me by accident because I accidentally right-clicked over at the sun and was about to leave my entire crew behind. I needed to undo that.
It's trying to breach containment!
I have no engines, so if anyone wants to help out with that.
They are definitely trying to repair their ships. I keep seeing their people die.
Yep.
I don't have
I'm not
anything to
sure it will make it even if it does make it to the thing, because it's got to push past the other ships, too.
And the other ships are pushing back.
Yep.
Hey guys, I hope you don't mind. I just kind of gotta I need some spare parts. Don't mind me. I need to repair my ship.
Wow,
No,
they
it's fine,
really...
they're cheaper.
Now where's it going?
Let's try to do collision avoidance and go around.
Yep.
Oh my god. They were literally trapping it in there.
Oh jeez, that one dove in just to push it in!
Just to prove a point.
I swear the AI is very much aware of the shenanigans and being like, yes,
no, no.
we'll
Yep.
help.
It is so silly. Yes, I would definitely say Zim is cute, Alex.
Sorry,
It's
denied.
slowly but surely melting.
It's got a lot of shields.
Yeah, once those
wait,
shields start being
what?
taken out, it'll go down pretty quick.
Okay.
Oh.
I just gotta continue scooping out enough resources to get my ship repaired, and keep very careful attention of my guys so that none of them go diving into the sun.
If you go to the crew orders, you can turn off.
I already did.
Okay.
So when you say they're walking on sunshine,
Yeah. Terminally so.
It is trying so hard to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there's so much freaking Hyperium.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's actually a blue tint to the debris field.
Mm-hmm.
Crap load of
Excellent.
uranium, too.
We are going to need all of that.
Well, it's a station's cargo that is being spilled into space right now, so...
Oh, yeah.
This is the best haul I have ever had. And I really need to get my ship repaired the rest of the way so that I can shove the, chips in.
Well, if you could bump that yellow one right in front of you towards the
And
little red
yeah, I
one
gotta get my
just a
engines
little
fixed
bit.
first. I gotta get my engines fixed in order to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if you just rotate a little bit, every time it touches that little red one, the little red one dives in on its own.
Really need these engines online, guys. Come on, sometime today. Thank you. 2 engines online. Oh, they still need the doors. 1 engine online.
Oh, it's starting to get smart.
Oh, hey, background. So right now, yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
All these resources, that's the benefit, background. All of these resources that are now just floating here for us to collect. Because the sun destroyed this, we don't get the penalties of destroying this base, but we get all of the benefits.
Oh, geez, that one's just shoving you away from
Yeah,
where
I'm
you
working
go.
on it. There we go. Okay, so he managed to get away.
One ship finally said, "The hell with this! I'm out of here." Nope, he's
Wait,
coming back.
Nope, he's coming back. Watch
It was
it.
just path
He might
avoidance.
shove
Yeah, I'm
you
working.
back in, though.
I see.
Oh, he just went back.
Yeah,
Yep.
I shoved him. Oh, then he did the red one? It's
The
the
yellow
yellow
One that
one.
was shoving
the-
you
yeah.
away.
Yep, he just wanted to go back to his position. That was all he wanted. Oh, here comes another one!
Okay, come on, tractor beams. I need my repair materials now. What the hell
Oh,
are
they're
you
pulling
doing,
all the
Blitz?
Hyperium.
I just imagine there's like 2 people left on that ship just frantically throwing stuff into the shield, hoping somebody will save
Yep.
them.
And yeah, there was just a bunch of crew from the blue ship going over to repair the station, who they got instantly vaporized.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the yellow one seems to be dead. Both of the yellow ones seem to be dead. And that Dai one is just sitting there. Oh no, the yellow one's got some life in
yeah.
it, and using that life to kill itself more.
To be fair, all of the control systems are in the very back end, so
Yeah.
it has a lot to go before it dies if it's going in front first.
Well, the base is completely gone.
Yep, and there goes that Dai
Oh,
screwing
God.
off now.
There are so many resources. I think I'm gonna bring the good boy over.
Please do. I need repairs.
It's not particularly fast, but nor
I
is it slow.
I serve Lord Nevis faithfully.
And it also has a bunch of resource collectors, so... Oh yes, plenty of loot. And we didn't, it didn't cost us a single thing to get it.
Well, I mean, my ship got pretty banged up, but comparatively speaking...
True.
Oh, you little bastard! Get back here! He's just an engine block! He's just an engine block! Get back here! Back here, you little shit! It's such a dense debris field, oh my god.
Alright, the good boy is on the route.
Yep,
Making
I'm coming
sure
over
to
to grab the
avoid
deeper end
sun.
stuff.
I think I've earned a free repair out of this.
Absolutely.
Threw off Acolyte. Got back out again.
And it just turned around to face back at the sun.
I think its brain is a little cooked in every sense of the word.
It's trying to
module.
push against you. You're just
And
sitting
engines are
there
gone.
holding
Bye.
it. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, hey, I managed to get the good boy Rex up to 24 meters.
I'm gonna try and help. There you go. 26. 30.
Tanya, I would recommend moving to the side. I have it set to come in right behind where you're at.
Alright. Hello, Star Skimmer. Also, notice those parked ships that don't know what they're doing anymore? I think their AI is completely borked because they didn't expect the station to cease to exist.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah.
So I could just mercy kill those later once my ship's repaired. Letting you know now, take every precaution to make sure your people will not leave your ship. I've lost too many people because they decided to dive into the sun.
This ship is specifically made for diving into the sun, so yeah, it's already set up.
Yeah, the good boy should have enough storage to carry that if we can get it over there. I really need to find a better way. I need more crew on the good boy. That's what I need.
Well, the station's all out of crew, so I can't even crew my entire other ship yet.
Well, there are 4 stations here in this sector.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put the airlock into a control group? Oh, can you actually turn off the airlock altogether?
That would be nice.
Yeah,
Of course,
you
if you
can.
do that, then you can't do any repairs either.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to turn it off. Or leave it off. You
Turn
can
it back
just...
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is
Okay.
that why your good boy's engines keep turning off? You're out of crew?
Not enough crew to keep them powered, yeah.
It's also they're not heading in a perfectly straight line just because you're getting pushed back and forth. Sometimes they shut off trying to readjust a little bit.
Oh,
I
I was gonna
keep
try and
pushing.
transfer you some.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah. Just keep pushing.
Yeah, I am.
The amount
Oh,
that
I
it
need to
fluctuates isn't
transfer. I would have to transfer it over to you for you to transfer.
Yeah.
In. There you go. Now you can transfer crew to it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. All of my repair needs are met without diving into the sun, so I'm just gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs
There
for a
you go.
while.
Yeah. Keep
I
your
should
ship
still
out
have
because
enough to run my ship for the most part.
Alright. Go ahead and transfer it back.
mine was accidentally.
Yep,
Mine was set for assist.
Oh, yeah, definite.
You're
Okay,
gonna need
stop.
to readjust the course because I stupid right-clicked on instead of hitting your name.
The people are all out of the. Oh God.
Yeah, Tanya.
Oh,
Yeah,
move
people
back,
going over
move
and-
back.
Yeah, I'm
right
watching, I'm
back.
watching, I'm watching, I'm watching, I'm watching, I'm watching, I'm watching.
I'm talking to Rin, Tanya.
I'm
Oh.
talking to Tanya because you got people getting fried.
No, they weren't getting fried, they were getting close.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
lost
the
a few.
people are all behind us.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Shouldn't be too far back.
Looting.
Though,
There we
right?
go.
Oh, going
Okay.
deep into the field?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, yeah, you scoop the deep stuff.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there's gold and raw uranium down there. Heck yeah.
I'm just gonna turn off iron or steel. I don't need that back
So how
there.
well can the heavy shields hold up against the sun?
They need to be specifically designed. Like if you have
Oh.
just a full heavy shield that goes, end to end without like being partially blocked or anything, it'll get destroyed. It's too big of a surface at a time. So if you see on my ship, I have two shields that
That
not
are
only do they have-
overlapping, so each one only
Yeah.
has half exposure?
It's even less than that though, because you see I have the little pokey things on the side that keep it from going all the way to the outside of the ship.
Ah.
And this right here, when I get it close to the sun, like it is at its max. I even had to set up like my dormitories and stuff like as close as possible to the power supplies, just to be able to move power back and forth fast enough. So even this design is pretty much right on the edge.
Hey there, Starblaze. How many days? Wow, we have a lot of birthdays here soon. Because my birthday's actually on Saturday.
Nice. Quite a few birthdays, yeah.
Nice, Starblaze. Happy early birthday. Yeah, this station is huge. It requires a lot of people.
Yeah. I gave you 40 extra, so hopefully that should be enough.
Oh, it definitely helps, but how much
Yeah.
even is the recommended? The suggested is 289.
Oh, jeez.
I have
Well, you're up to about half that.
157.
Yeah. Though to be fair, you probably only need about half of that at any given time, because while you're moving, you don't need to be running all of the other facilities on it.
Yeah.
And while you're stationary, you don't need to be running the engines, so...
I'm speeding up time.
Okay.
Okay.
All of my tractor beams running at the same time. It sounds like an air raid siren now.
Okay. I'm gonna stop pushing now. Because I don't want to accidentally push you way too far or something.
Yeah, it's set to go in here. Hopefully it'll not go too far.
Yeah.
Stop, please. Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully that breaks.
I was just waiting for it to bump.
Oh
Tanya,
my
and
god,
again-
this is basic. This is almost a solid field of white.
Yeah,
I
it
told you.
is.
Enjoy. How many tractor beams do you have on that thing?
Each one, I've got 8 of them. 8 No,
They're not running.
I haven't started them yet. I was
Oh,
making
okay.
sure my crew are not set to go
Fair.
outside.
Fair.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Rick Strider raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Not gonna say anything to that?
Rex, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. Sorry, I was taking care of something here. Welcome in, Rex. How was your stream? Rating so you can get ready to sleep for the night and all that. Well, I hope you sleep well, Rex. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I am Raw Zim. We've got all sorts of things that we do here. That is not what I wanted to select.
Yes.
This
Mhm.
one.
We do lots of fun. We do lots of fun things, like feeding an entire fleet of ships to the sun.
Yes, we have just finished doing that. And now we are reaping the benefits of our mass murder.
I shoved a station into the sun, but while it was in transit, all the ships that kept trying to dock with it couldn't get into a parking position, so they just started slowly following me. When I finally dropped the station into the sun, all the ships just chased it. The melon! The melon!
Yes, Rex, it is paint playing. Oh my god, there's more resources than the good boy can actually hold.
I
Oh my
know!
goodness.
I'm adding extra cargo on my own ship right now.
Okay, let me make sure that my
Solid block.
A wise decision.
So many lasers.
yes, like I said, I've got a lot. Colleagues, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome. But yeah, we do lots of tabletop games here. Pathfinder, World of Darkness, multiple Pokemon games, Digimon game. Right now I am Paint the African Wild Dog from our new Pathfinder game. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid, Rex. We also have artists that come join us here live on stream and do take commissions. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Because we are going to have a light
Speaking of-
art stream tomorrow.
I need to get with you about that.
Oh?
Because I did some raffles with my subathon, and I plan to commission your artists for that.
Well, I would absolutely welcome it. I know that they could definitely use the support.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well. Oh, right. I recognized your name, Colix, but wasn't sure which... what I recognized it from. And it's like, oh, right, it's right there. Parting of you still wants to jump in and chat for a bit, but you probably should sleep. Alright, well, sleep well, Rex. And thanks so much for coming by. I hope you sleep well.
Rex is a good boy.
Rex is a very good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, normally I'm a Marten. Right now I'm a wild dog. I go through many different forms, but primarily a Marten. Alright, sleep well, Starblaze.
Oh shit, my guys are still dropping stuff off, damn it.
Adding more cargo. Ah!
This is so much being brought. Holy crap. Well, the good boy is gonna be filled.
Yeah, I had to add several new cargo containers to my ship just to make room for loot.
You hear that, Rex? You're getting filled. Real good.
Also, I think it's safe to say that we're set on warp fuel for a while.
Just a bit.
I love how it's not paying your hand and you just did the happy dog face.
It's called talking. Hey, Rin, you know you can talk, right?
Sorry, just dealing with a raid myself.
Well then, say hi!
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I am saying hi. I'm sorry. Hi.
Okay, well then, I'll go and step in here. Hello there, Raiders! Thank you so much for checking out my wonderful friend Rin the cat. They're a wonderful bean. Hi, Sume.
Yeah, I do say hi to them. I just mute myself on Discord so I'm not talking over you because you were talking of your own raid.
That's fair. I just saw your message in your chat, so I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, that looks like a, oh, that's an automated message. Derp.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can talk to them.
Yeah, that's my bot.
Yeah, Sume, we wrapped up our Ascent to Ascend early today. I actually have a new Pathfinder game that I'm doing on Saturdays now, where I play Paint the African Wild Dog. He is Precious Bean.
Yeah, I knew I recognized your name from somewhere, Sume.
Rin is good kitty, though. You definitely, you picked a good raid target.
No.
And Fetch is a good, Fetch is a good DM. Yeah, good DM.
Yeah, night-night, Sume. you have sweet dreams, get all that beauty sleep and stuff.
You just had to go and add more things to one-up me, didn't ya?
What?
Talking of burning.
Oh.
All the mining lasers.
No, this is my
Sorry,
ship.
not like tractor beams, tractor beams.
If I had more people, I had a bigger upgrade than this already too. But I don't have the people for it.
This is just munch time right now.
That is why I use this thing to destroy asteroids. Shit ton of mining lasers and the resource
Bunch of
collectors.
salvagers. Yeah.
And a ton of storage. That is my ship.
Oh, looks like there's a couple of others that, or no, there's one other over there that seems to be dead in the water.
There's 3 in total that are dead in the water. Their AI completely broke.
Once made a ship that was only mining lasers and tractor beams, had 28 mining lasers. Wow. How do you get more people for your ships? You get them from the stations.
I can't mine anything else because, Sim, you have them all queued up for you.
Well, I wasn't expecting anybody else to bring anything in. And
Well,
there's
as
a
you
bunch
can
of
see,
stuff
I'm-
that's deeper in that is going to need to be grabbed.
Well,
Yeah,
anything deeper in
the
is all
Star
steel.
Skimmer's currently making dives. He's just finished he's actually 90% done eating a carbon asteroid right now.
Yeah, and all the stuff that's like deeper than what you can reach from here is all just steel. I figured I'd just leave that.
So who is it that has a Star Skimmer?
I do.
Who is I?
Burning Sun.
Burning Sun, thank you. The name irony.
They're
Oh,
cloning
there
vats?
you are,
No, I don't think
Rex.
they're
Did
cloning
you
vats.
did you hear me earlier, Vex? Did you hear me let you know that you are getting absolutely filled?
So yeah, he's currently making dives deep into the corona to mine those asteroids. Then he just comes back out, pukes it up, and then goes back in again.
Yep, exactly.
We have a drill head. We have a drill head for mining the sun.
Yeah, we pushed. So what you guys missed is that we pushed. Tanya pushed a starbase into the sun, and the sun destroyed it. And now we're just eating. We're just grabbing all the resources from it.
Zim, can you hit your mining button and hold down Alt and select all the stuff on the left there?
What do you mean Alt?
Just hold down the Alt key as you try to mine it, and it'll unselect it so that I can mine it.
Fine. Alt did not
And
do
get this done
anything.
faster. Now hit your mining thing, hold down Alt, and then
There
select
we
it.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, we're filling you up to the brim here, Rex.
Giggity.
I mean, if there's not enough space, you could always use some of that steel to make more space.
What I did.
I might be doing a little bit more work with her on the good boy. Yes.
My single player game has 2 storage ships that is the entire size of the grid with nothing but storage.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to still be mobile. But
Which
I might...
actually takes more steel to build than what it can hold.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Rex, we're not buying anything. We sacrificed it to the sun, and the sun is rewarding us.
No, he was making a joke. Price inflation.
Ah. Hey, Belita. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night.
Oh, hey, Isablita.
Yeah, it's a cuter.
Hi guys, I'm back. I brought snacks.
It's a good demon.
Oh. That doesn't really make any sense. Storage has to be hollow spaces, so taking more material to construct it than it can store seems strange, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how thick the walls are.
Tanya, no. We don't need more.
Yes, we do. The sun must feed.
We literally do not have the storage space for the
We will sell the
storage space.
surplus. The sun must feed.
Tanya! The blessings are already great enough.
Heresy.
Just leave the steel behind. We'll be fine.
Praise the sun.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting on this, I might as well go ahead and build another ship.
Also, you could possibly make
Yeah,
some
we
more
can definitely afford it
space
now.
by converting some of that iron and copper into coils and steel.
Do what?
Iron and copper in the Good Boy?
Oh yeah, that should be done
The base
automatically.
resources? Oh, okay.
I like Rex's comment. Tanya.
Actually, I don't know if I want to do this with the with all that going on so close. If you have resources to dump, do them a bit away from the... Like back where the fog base is, do it around there if you're gonna dump resources.
Actually, I'm surprised it's not Ren pushing stuff into the sun.
What? Me? No. Why would I be pushing stuff into the sun?
Are you taking stuff and selling it there, Vernon?
How would I be selling it? I'm right next to you.
Oh. You just left for a while.
No, I didn't.
He didn't leave. He went into the sun.
Yeah, I've been diving into the sun.
No, I was talking with your asteroid ripper.
It's been parked right next to you this entire time.
Huh. I could have sworn it left.
Nope.
I left and then I came back.
Yeah,
That might be
Tanya's
what I'm thinking.
stealing ships.
It did move to the other side of you.
Yeah, I moved.
There he goes. Diving into the sun again. Ooh, titanium.
Also, is it a running joke that the world's not flat between these cats would push everything off the edge if it was?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
If the Earth was flat, cats would have already pushed everything off of it.
Mm-hmm. True.
Flaps Rex's ass. You can fit so much GDP in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cargo bay has been expanded yet again. Out, out,
Is
out.
that a Razim? It is a Razim.
Yes, hello, Isablita. What?
You see what I meant about the whole drifting thing that it does there? I accidentally direct piloted rather than using strafe. I am eating the loot nugget.
Okay. Grabbing everything else over here.
Just so much. I think it's safe to say that my crazy idea somehow, despite all logic and reason, panned out.
Mm-hmm.
One of the loot thingies has been eaten if you want to remove the marker for it.
Well, you can go ahead and remove them as you go.
I don't know how to remove the markers.
Control M or the little circle thing that's on the right side, bottom right, right above your minimap.
Got it.
I'm gonna speed up time.
Okay.
I am literally just sitting here waiting for everything to be scooped up.
Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna have an absolute fortune going into the next system just selling off surplus. You know what we could do? We could sell all of this to a station so they'd run out of room and then push that station into the sun next.
Those stations don't have a lot of space, unfortunately. They don't
Yeah.
take much at a time.
Hello there, Snoob. Hey, Tanya.
What?
Is Snoob ticklish?
We don't do tickles.
Oh.
See, I cannot handle tickling at all in the slightest. So, in order to, keep the peace, I don't ever actually try to tickle him.
Funny thing is,
Ah.
I am not ticklish at all.
The sound of the tractor beams right now. They sound so angry.
They probably are.
Yeah, we make them work. What is that noise?
I don't know what that noise is.
Is it the room with my shields going?
I think it's your
Maybe?
shields. Yeah, it's your shields. Your shields sound weird.
Yeah, they're loud. It's because you got it on 8 times speed.
The ship's name is beautiful in name only. That amuses me.
Other ship names that are like impending lawsuit.
Impending lawsuit? Nice.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
What are you doing over there, Rin?
Crew.
Ah,
Trying to find crew.
I don't know if those ones have crew.
Apparently not.
Yeah, the ones that are just a base don't have crew.
But it's fine, I go 90, so I get around pretty quick. Even with the added storage that I stuck on this thing. I should probably turn collision avoidance back on, though.
Well, that is all steel that's left. Okay.
Yeah, all the stuff, because I mined out, but I left steel behind because I don't have much cargo space on that.
Oh no, and the debris field that Zim's been eating. All that's left in it is steel now.
Yeah, that's because I mined out everything that was on the inside. That wasn't steel.
Alright, the good boy is very properly filled.
You know what? A silly joke popped in my head that I'm not gonna say because it's so stupid.
Okay, my ship turned around for some reason and you guys unpaused it! So yeah, my ship's gonna get blown up.
I wasn't aware that it was ever paused.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was auto.
When you abruptly changed game speed, his ship just got destroyed.
Yep, ship got destroyed.
Well, you have it as a saved blueprint, right? Because we have more than enough
Oh, yeah.
resources to rebuild it.
Yeah, and that's a fairly cheap ship too, so.
But it's purpose built just for sun mining.
Yeah.
All right. And if you need crew, this station over here still got a fair amount.
Alright, I vote we head to the next sector.
Okay.
Unless you want to go rebuild that and get the stuff back or not, I don't know.
I mean, I can build the next station. I don't know that we're at the next system. I mean, we can stay here and continue looting, or we can move on. Either or.
I'd say let's move on. We can get a fresh start in the new system.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you guys would just be standing around with nothing to do.
All right, I'm scooping up all the titanium that you dropped off right now. Are there any other loot markers that I've missed?
Nope, that was my last pile. There is, if you go about halfway around the sun, it says Advocate. That's a ship that's like half in, half out.
Yeah,
It's a
I
ship
did
that's
see
gonna be
that
mostly
one, but
steel. Okay.
yeah,
it's
Zim
not gonna be a lot.
said let's not deal with that bullshit.
Okay.
Alright. Meet me at the hyper jump relay to Sumther.
Right. In the next system, I think I will make a purpose-built freighter that'll be just basically a portable shipping container.
That's kind of what my asteroid thing is. It's that, other than it has the laser beams and shit on it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make something that's actually like it's just for freight and heavily plated as well.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can buy more, hire more people before I head out of here.
This is so much titanium.
Yeah.
We're in the
IN situ station is crew. And yes? Yes, Sim?
You're a soft kitty, warm kitty,
Aw.
little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Cute.
Okay. I think I'm. Oh, I
Heavily
actually ran out of
plated
space
is
for
the fact you're gonna
titanium,
be a tank.
apparently.
Well,
There
add
we
more
go.
storage.
Okay. Nope. Yeah, I'm already fixing it. I'm already on it.
isn't that song from iCarly? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know where the song originated, but I got it from, what's that show? I am drawing a blank suddenly. The one with all the geeks and the, roommate agreement.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang
Big Bang
Theory.
Theory.
Yes, I am Sirio. Hello. I'm being dragged
Sirio,
on...
we broke the economy.
I'm being dragged on a vacation soon, so I wanted to, I want to get some extra hours in, you know? Though I'm still not certain it is a vacation. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Besides, I got literally nothing better to do tonight. I've had so many days worth of clips already processed and uploaded. I'm good.
Duke.
Oh, there's some storage spots that aren't filled. I probably have those reserved, though. I did purposely go through and set aside, you know, I purposely reserved storage spots for various resources. Just to make sure that we didn't get completely filled up with one resource or another.
One thing I noticed with that when I was playing around with it in single player is it didn't like to save the reservations the way I set them. Like, it'd look fine, and then I'd go back 20 minutes later and look at them, and they weren't the same resources reserved there.
I've not had issues with that myself.
Like, it'd switch from being hypercoils to regular coils, or vice versa, for no apparent reason.
Very strange. I can only say that I have not run into that issue myself.
Oh, jeez.
Tim, you're going past uranium asteroid.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a small one, though.
Yeah, but it's uranium.
It's got
There's only
two
things of
spots.
It'll make half a reactor piece.
You can grab it on your way over.
I'm selling some coils anyways, so I just picked that up for some free money for us.
I would request that you not sell coils. Like, we've got a fair amount of them, but we are by no means filled.
Alright, hold on. There, I updated the trade, and I slashed how many I'm selling.
Oh, there's a nice bug. So there was NPCs transfer, you know, like the little dudes flying around transferring stuff to another ship. When I bought all the people that were at that station. So all those people just suddenly turned and flew over to my ship because I bought them, but it made them drop all the stuff that they were carrying.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've seen that.
Dun dun dun!
I mean, not much, but still, free stuff.
You hire new workers, and the first thing you tell them is turn out your pockets.
Yep.
You're shaking them down.
There, I got the uranium. From that asteroid.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Oh boy.
It was basically on the way anyway, and it took me like 2 seconds.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
I'm gonna see if I can build that Death Beam combat ship when we get to the new sector.
Hey there, Noel.
Looting my own debris field here. And then I'll be ready to head out to the new system whenever we're going.
I'm gathering my ships over there now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll meet up with you.
Ready to jump to you. Yeah, I should have enough.
So, I think it's safe to say the meta strat, if we want just a huge infusion of resources after we're done with the system, is to just throw a space station into the sun.
I mean, we don't even have to be done with the system to do that.
Right?
Just pick a station you don't like that you've already done all the missions for.
No,
And
one of the
also-
bases.
There's still another base in the system that we didn't even get to yet.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 other bases
Oh.
in this system.
Okay, so
Yep.
that wasn't a station, it was a base, and the bases, I guess, don't do,
Yes.
like,
Correct.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
They
want to
don't
do
do
it.
trade, so what's the point of them?
Yeah, I don't want to do it to stations, but by all means, let's.
You give me you give me a target, and I will yeet it into the sun. That is the one thing I'm good at.
With
So-
the bases, you can buy and sell materials, and so a lot of times they'll have, a couple of the rare materials, but still, not that many.
The main point of the bases is for the faction conflicts.
Which we don't participate in.
Yeah. Like, there are several missions here for us to destroy those various bases.
Yeah, I'm working to
I have
update.
I have
These
fully
gates.
scooped my debris field. I'm good to go. Where are we exiting at?
Soonthur.
Soonthur?
Anya, why don't you just warp to Good Boy and then give it a push?
I'm actually.
Because it's slow.
I was about to.
It's going
I
at,
can't while it's in motion. I can't warp to it while it's in motion.
Aw.
it's going
Could you bring
at
it to a stop real quick, Sim?
roughly 30 meters.
Yeah, I can make it go
25
way
to
faster.
30.
I think you might need to bring your thingy online.
That's what he said?
They're getting to it. They stopped working on it because of other stuff that they were doing. Mostly just keeping the engines online.
Yeah, I can imagine the engines are straining considering they're trying to move a small moon.
I'll bring your thingy. Damn, Rin was faster, yep.
Charging warp.
That thing sure has a lot of hyperdrive things on it.
Auxiliary booster mounted.
Wow.
The good boy?
Auxiliary booster mounted. Yeah, the good boy.
I've mounted an auxiliary
Oh.
booster. There you go.
My
Pretty much fit well in those little slots on the engines.
I've been doing my best to put as many on here as I can for hyperdrive, because the more I have, the more efficient it is to warp it, and well, flying it isn't exactly an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only takes like 50 to warp instead of 2,000.
Right now, to most places, it's like 90. But it's only
Yeah,
at
have a lot of work fuel.
67%.
Look at this show off. Meow.
Meanwhile, the good boy has 2 engines running. Oh.
I don't know why.
And 1 engine going in the wrong direction. What the hell?
You're.
It's slightly off course. It's trying to rotate.
Yep. Oh, now 2 engines going the wrong way.
I think the reason the main engines aren't running is because of Tanya.
Hold on.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
You have collision avoidance on, don't you?
No, I think it's more that it's just like we don't want to vaporize the Tana.
So,
There we go. I get it.
yep. I was just gonna suggest putting the tractor beams on push and just pushing it that way.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good
Okay.
idea. Hold on.
Well, it's already here. Don't do it now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
please
I'm
don't yeet it
aborting.
now.
Aborting. Aborting.
All right,
whoops.
everybody, get ready to engage.
Why is Tanya say stay? Oh, never mind.
I'm working on it.
Why does mine stay saying or
Right
say
click on
staying?
the hyper jump.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
And while you're moving, if you're holding down X when you click the move, that'll turn off. It'll basically toggle the collision avoidance.
Oh, this is going to cost
Oh, that's
128 Hyperium.
Oh my goodness.
We are going to need to restock.
Well, didn't you just get a metric crap ton?
I don't know. IE.
Yeah, no, that's out of the 360 that you have in there.
Yeah.
Is it maybe in Tanya's ship or something? Still?
Nope, that's all we had.
Oh wow, that's all that came. That was only 360 in that whole field? Wow.
Well, that whole field was a shit ton of steel.
Yeah, but it was blue. Like it covered
There's
the whole field.
okay,
blue.
I'd like to point out we've used a significant amount since then, and a lot of these ships are well stocked on Hyperium right now.
All right.
Just waiting on 3 players to engage, but everything's ready, so I don't know what's going on.
We just need to
Hit the
click
magic
it.
button.
Whee!
Sorry, I didn't
Is this-
realize I had to click another button.
This is a higher
Okay.
difficulty level area, right?
Yes.
Yep, and we're right next to a target area, so careful where you're going.
I would recommend that everybody just warp to the station.
Which station we going to?
Yeah.
Oh, the only one we have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones will light up later.
Warping.
That at least we don't need to all confirm on. It'll just happen as it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna warp Rex there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna cost quite a bit, but I
Yeah,
don't want
once
to
you're there,
risk
you're
it.
safe.
Guarantees safety.
Yeah. Yeah, because these hyper jump relays are not safe. I found that out in my single player game.
Mm-hmm.
The good boy takes so long to charge up. It's all alone over there right next to a target area.
Oh,
I do
jeez.
not like this.
There we go.
Okay. It's bigger than the station.
It is.
Oh, I guess we've actually got a lot more Hyperium than I thought.
Yeah.
We got
what I was
1,700
wondering.
on here.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's the number that shows in there is how much is loaded into the drives already, not how much
Yeah.
is storage.
Oh.
That explains it.
Duke.
And look, more crew to hire. The engines are going the wrong way. No, you see, Ivan. Engines go where engines need. We go with their flow. Alright, we're gonna park the mammoth tank next to it. And, I mean, go have fun, everybody!
Can I borrow Rex, make another star skimmer? Especially since that's guaranteed to be safe. Because I can't get chased down by pirates in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make that ship. I need a shit ton more than we've got, apparently.
Well, you're not your resources don't count what's in the when you go to build something.
Oh.
It only counts what you actually own. All right.
Okay.
Good boy transferred over to you.
Thank you.
Don't use everything. Because Rin needs to do some stuff, it seems.
Yeah.
And I wanted to build some more fighters.
Yeah, I want a combat ship so I can actually help you do the missions a little bit, so I'm not completely useless.
I mean, gathering resources.
Yeah, the whole point of star skimmer is gathering resources.
Yep.
Oh wait, I can't go do these yet.
Stuff.
I need the good boy back. Have you started working or no?
Yeah, I have, but that's okay. I can just cancel it for now and...
No, go ahead and start building. Or keep the building going.
What do you need?
I need to be able to transfer resources. Oh, wait. I guess they're not as full as I thought.
Yeah.
You can still transfer to it, you just can't take from it.
No, I was going to manage some of the resources in there to make sure that I could get everything over there, but I don't need to. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, you...
Everyone
What?
here is good. Everyone here are good beings. But I'm gonna head to bed. See you guys later.
Good night.
Okay, night-night. Oh my godness, Oh, heck. I'm apparently...
You are stuck on the mini-star.
What are you... Leave me alone!
My collision avoidance didn't do shit.
You got a contact
hold on, just turn off your engines. There, you're good.
Sim, do you have an eye on that contact?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Sorry about that.
Fortunately, I'm transferring resources right now, but...
I'm just gonna freaking hide over here.
If it does aggro, just drag it and range at the station and all that, but still.
What the hell is wrong
Hopefully
with
it remembered the blueprint for what I was working on. No, it didn't. I have to start over.
I'm sorry.
What? What's your frickin' frackin' frick? There are words I want to say.
Oh crap, I'm trying to assist with construction.
It appears to just be doing a flyby. The contact.
It will come in if it detects us here. I'm gonna go take it out.
Yeah, but it's heading outwards.
Yeah, it's heading outwards now, so we're good.
Yeah, it's fine. I think we're all close enough that it didn't catch us, so we're good. Yeah. Yeah, Colix, it can't purr. That's not how that works. It just spams.
Alright, so just so we know, Rin, are you... So you're wanting to build a thing after,
Yeah.
the Star Skimmer? Alright.
Yes, please.
So go ahead and transfer it over to Rin after this.
Yep,
Ow.
will do.
I'll go build last.
That contact's gonna do a flyby again. Looks like it's farther out this time though.
Probably a patrol route.
Yeah. Fog base can take it though.
Making a very interesting arrangement of engines on this thing. The super freighter. Well, I hesitate to call it super freighter, but heavy freighter.
Zim, you might get more than you bargained for. Okay, you saw. Good.
I noticed.
Yeah, good.
Of course, Strix there is gonna get more than it bargains for, but that's okay.
Yeah. It'll be fine. And if it's
Eh.
not, it won't. And we'll be able to
It'll
loot
be
the
loot
corpse.
later.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna dive on in there.
Mm-hmm.
The other one stopped too, so there's another one going in.
Oh, I think it took one out. They
Good job!
nice. They got him. It looked like
Either already fell out of radar range, not sure.
that could be. Corpse looting, a normally irredeemable act that gaming has made completely normal. Yep.
After you're done with the good boy, transfer it to me. I've got some really small ships I want to build real fast.
Okay.
Swarms.
Yes. My tri-fighters. They're super teeny tiny. But considering they don't get targeted, you know, that makes them rather effective.
Yeah.
Until they fly in front of a missile.
Yeah, but being super tiny, they can be easily replaced. I'm going to speed up time a bit.
Thank you for the self-care.
Okay. I was gonna push Star Scammer a little closer, but if you're gonna speed up time, that's fine.
What you doing there, Tana?
Designing a ship.
Ah. Just hold off for the time being. I will be in a moment. Unless you think you can really handle all that, but that is a packed
Oh,
rim.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not diving in. This
Okay.
ship is very fast, so I'm confident I can outrun them. I was just going to loot this wreckage here. This is not a combat vessel by any means, so...
I mean, the original design I made for it was.
Yes, but it's not a combat vessel for soloing this level of enemies. I mean,
Fair.
in some of these it may have been okay, but I don't trust it against this level. And it can put up a decent fight, but not good enough, I don't think. And it does have some claws, Colex, but... I just figured I may as well not just be sitting there with my thumbs up my butt or something while waiting, you know?
That's fair.
Okay, who's the Rex going to?
I'm up next.
Okay, you got it.
I'm just doing some modifications to the fangs. So I was trying to decide if I want to keep a cannon. No, I really don't. But the heavy blasters are too big. Or not. They're not the right size for this. But some regular lasers could be nice to toss
Does
in
my
here.
cat ship have catnip? Maybe. Holy crap, I got a lot of coils out of that.
Yeah, one weakness I've discovered is that the with the point defenses only in the front, they were very vulnerable to missiles from the back and side. So fixing that.
Thank you for reminding me that point defenses need to be a thing.
Well, the alternative is to shoot the enemy fast enough to kill him before he has a chance to shoot missiles at you.
Or
Yeah, well, this is
just
an unarmed
shield
freighter.
everything.
Like I said, this is an unarmed freighter.
Yeah, so just stick shields all the way around.
It's a shitload of energy consumption, which results in a high manpower need.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hurry back. We miss you.
Yeah, it's with my asteroid destroyers. I figure I'll just run away from anybody that I see
Mm-hmm.
and hope for the best.
Well, these are attack vessels, so they are meant to go in and, you know.
Oh yeah, yours are.
So if I remove their storage, which honestly I don't use their storage much, I could probably make this more
I would
efficient.
keep a little bit just for Hyperion, so you can transfer it, because otherwise you can't even
Oh,
transfer it to
dude.
him.
I wasn't talking about fully removing all storage, just...
Okay. I just learned that in my single-player one the hard way, so figured I'd bring that up.
Yeah, you need like at least a little bit of storage just for ammo and
Yep.
Hyperion.
Oh, no, not for ammo for me, because I used energy weapons, but yeah.
I use energy too, but I just keep the big deck cannons for backup. They're usually turned off, but in case I run into real trouble, I can just turn them on.
Yeah, my ship wasn't big enough. I haven't made a ship big enough for deck cannons. Well, I take that back. I've made one, but the space that would be deck cannons, I just made into a giant fuck-off laser.
Yeah.
Like, I have 12 ion lasers going into one crystal prism thing.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to pull that off for a while.
Was it 12 going direct into one, or do you have the actual split out correct?
It was 12 going direct into one.
Yeah, either you're wasting like 3/4 of your power that way.
How so?
Because of the way that the damage the increase is calculated, you want every individual crystal to have 2 inputs. And then so that truncates on. You have 2 crystals pointing into one crystal, then 2 crystals pointing into one, and that's how you concentrate multiple feeds.
Okay.
Because otherwise you lose a lot of power
Jake.
because of the way the efficiency works.
Hey there, Jake. Hey, Oliver.
Even so, 12 of them should still be a lot.
It's a lot. The thing is, because of the diminishing returns, you're throwing away a lot of damage.
And once you hit above, I think it was 6 or 7 or something like that, like the diminishing returns hit a point to where, oh shit, hang on. I fucked that up. I hit the wrong button, sorry. Diminishing returns hit a point where it's actually not getting you anything at all.
Oh?
Above 6 or 7 or something like that.
It's a good idea, but because
I'm gonna build anyway. So.
It's a good idea, just because they do funky math with it, that you gotta respond with funky design.
Oh, I'm doing well, Oliver. How are you? Alright, well, let's also...
It looks like the only thing I'm short on for building this abomination is, steel.
I've got you covered. How much you need?
5,000.
Oh, I don't have that much yet.
I mean, I just dumped about 5,000 on a wreck, so...
Give me a moment to finish these, and we should have enough for that.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Okay, Cereal.
Wow.
What?
Did a lot of damage here. There's like 4 or 5 ships that got wrecked here. In that little fight.
Joke.
Alright, I have saved the ship blueprint.
Oh, that classic Diablo music. Alright, Sirio, you're wanting a beta pack. Alright. Your pack has been sent, Sirio. You know what? Just because I'm feeling like it, I'm gonna give out some free packs.
Alright. I guess I'm next in line for building supplies. I can afford everything out of my own resources except for the steel.
Alright guys, be ready. This is a coupon for the first 3 people to use it. Get a free pack.
And I'm ejecting about 600 steel for you, Tanya.
Posting it now.
Where are you?
Right next to you.
I'm watching the number climb up. And that'll help, but...
Oh, I know. But Rex should have plenty.
Yeah, I need
There we go.
6,403 in total. And I just now hit 2,000. You know what I could do? Could scrap the extra cargo slots on the mini star. Assuming that no one scoops them up.
Or you could fly around and find another base to shove into the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I plan on doing that after. Besides, I need to reduce some of the fat off this thing before I can do that anyways.
Syria Khan is reporting about a yellow-throated marten destroying a snowman.
Joke.
More at 6.
Оказывается, имплант не только помогает скорректировать поведение животных, он также помогает избежать таких проблем и болезней, которые связаны с излишней активностью на
Yeah, these are only 4
И, как
crew
правило,
little fighters.
дерматиты, аллергические проявления.
They are
Uh,
teeny tiny little things.
Оказывается, имплант не только помогает скорректировать
They're
поведение
adorable.
животных, он также помогает избежать
And they do have
таких
hyperdrive,
болезней,
so, you know.
которые связаны
Spooky Shanu says, Zim is a broken heart, broken heart, broken heart.
I'm a broken
Oh.
heart.
Such language.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still short on iron. Or steel, I mean. Almost there, though. Coming close. What I could do is I could just, abandon some of the, armor plating, but I feel like that's, like, half the design.
That's because Zim has all of his sound stuff coming through his Discord.
Yeah, I can turn that off if you like.
That was just asked in my chat.
Yeah, and I'm asking if you want me, like...
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't care. Doesn't bother me.
Well, if you do ever want it turned off,
Uh-huh.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, no.
What?
They almost ran over me.
You almost ran over yourself? I'm sorry?
Zim almost ran over me.
Oh, okay. I heard I almost ran over me. I'm like,
He
wait,
almost
what?
ran over me.
Alright, transferred to you, Tanya. Have at it.
Make it so. This is gonna get very interesting very fast.
Now let's go hunt down some pirates.
Oh, looks like another neutral is hunting down the pirate here, too.
Oh,
Oh
right.
boy, this is gonna go by exponents. I just realized, like, why is nobody responding to begin construction? It's like, oh, because they can only go to active build surfaces.
Yep. It takes a while to get started.
Yeah, but once they hit that exponent point, yeah, there it goes.
I forgot about one problem with the tri-fighters that I need to go fix. But I'll worry about it later. Yeah, they don't have side thrusters.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a problem.
It's only a minor issue. It's fine.
I mean, looks like they could just whip around and point in a different direction pretty quick. They don't
Yeah,
need side thrusters.
but
Just ask
for
the enemy to fly in front of them.
for more fine-tuned deployment, it does not work.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so the ship I designed, I called it the Fitzgerald in honor of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And it has quite a bit of storage for its size. I gave it a lot of salvage
pausing?
beams, and I gave it a lot of salvage beams, and I gave it a lot of airlocks.
Oh, they're fighting each other.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a random roamer wandered in there.
Yeah. No, this is two reds.
Yeah,
No, it's the pirates can still
Two
wander
different-
in there.
Oh.
You got renegades, and then you have pirates. They're two different factions.
Oh, yeah. One's a pirate hunter, and the other one's a pirate.
well, one is just a pirate, the other is a renegade.
Pirate hunter, yeah.
And
Well, the
one's level
pirate
7, the other
hunter-
level 3.
The pirate hunter is the actual mission name that we are doing here. Yeah.
Yeah, we are hunting pirates. We are the pirate hunters in this case. My construction project is growing by exponents.
Oh, now that I'm here, they have both very much turned their attention to me.
Yeah, they decided you're a bigger threat.
In both threat and size, yes.
Have we located any bases yet?
No.
Alright.
Where is... There you are.
What the heck kind of resource is that? EMP missile parts. Huh.
Yeah, EMP missiles.
Yeah, I'd just never seen that in my cargo hold before.
They're rather annoying because point defense can't really take them down.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, point defense is a little slow at taking down missiles.
Isn't that the whole point of point defense?
Yeah, it just seems like that you need a lot of point defense per missile, or it's just a random chance per type of thing.
Oof.
You know, that one launcher versus 1 point defense, that launcher's still going to get some through.
Oof.
Okay, time to start looting.
But still, it's better to take out some missiles than none.
True.
Meanwhile, here I am just watching my ship slowly form.
It happens, Spooky. Sorry. In the wise words of Pat Benatar, you're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker. I'm unfamiliar with this
Benatar.
reference. Huh?
Pat Benatar.
It's a song.
You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker. Don't you run around with me. The combined effort it's taking to 3D print a ship.
Technically, you're 2D printing a ship, but yeah.
Now you listen here, you little shit.
You mind if I help you out with the salvage here, Zim?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh. Apparently there's still a bunch back here.
There is so much titanium around this star.
Good. I mean, like titanium 2D printing. Well, yeah. Cat is very comfy and still. It's so sweet. Yeah, she's usually like that.
Dook, 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 dook.
She's like, oh shit, I'm being talked about, I should move.
Do you have a webcam of your cat?
Yes, cat cam was one of the things that got met today.
Nice. Oh, I miss my kitty.
Where the crap are my... Oh, repairs are happening. Okay. My crew's trying to help with repairs, just wandering off across the system. I'm like, what the hell? Where are you guys even going?
There is a ship that's just running into the front of the fog base.
Yeah, I see that.
GPS tag it, Justice shall find them. He's tagged, he can't get away.
Chris, with you around, I don't think it matters if you tag them or not. Everything ends up in the sun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I'm saying is that you tag it for later. Oh, you're saying it doesn't matter because I'll end up finding everything.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the sun. I swear me sacrificing things to the sun is entirely for shits and giggles in the game and has nothing to do with my patron.
Uh-huh, sure it doesn't.
Snoob, it is more weakness in my general capability, or my general knowledge of music as a whole. Oh, I wasn't meaning to try and make you feel bad, Spooky. I'm sorry. I was just meaning it as a joke. Alright, that's better. Actually, I can think of one more improvement that could be done.
We finally have our first engine online on the Fitzgerald.
Woohoo!
So what do you think of the design so far as it's starting to print out?
I'm not looking over there right now.
I was just asking anybody in general.
I don't know.
Family issues giving you a headache? Oh, yeah, I'm very familiar with that.
Looks like it won't be able to take too much damage from the sides for sure.
Soft kitty! What are you doing?
Stopping. That's what I'm doing. And pedaling away from you further.
And what are you saying about damage from the side?
It won't be able to take too much from the side.
Okay,
It's only
I'm
got
going
one layer of
to...
armor, right?
I'm gonna pour a little bit of
Think
glitter
the
on
head
top of
pads.
this so that it's apparent. It is not a combat vessel.
Then why the armor there if you're not expecting to take damage there?
So it has a bit more survivability. And because I tend to operate near the sun, and the armor panels actually buy you a lot of time protecting against the sun.
Will that work, though, with the holes in the armor because of the point defense?
I will end up doubling up on them later, and potentially adding shields later, but for now I'm trying to keep it somewhat cheap. Everything about design is compromises.
And
I'm not making a battleship here.
Mm-hmm.
What you really want defended is your engines, which they are,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you can lose a point defense, not a big deal. Losing an engine sucks.
Well,
Uh,
yes, but if he loses the point defenses there's no other armor between them and... Sorry, if she loses a point defenses there's no other armor between them and the rest of everything.
But she still has her engines to escape with.
True, but...
Only if it's a straight
the-
shot down into the core, and generally speaking, any incoming damage is going to be angled.
I was talking about sun damage, but okay.
Well, if there's going to be sun damage, it's not going to be lingering on any one side for any long period of time. I'm going to be
I thought it
rotating
hit
it.
all the sides.
No,
From what
sun
I was
damage is
seeing.
raycast.
Okay.
Sun damage is raycast from the point of origin.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
So in the case of dealing with the sun, I would be rotating the ships as I'm digging them back out. You've seen me before. I've successfully escaped from the sun several times.
Oh, okay, there's the engines. Sorry, I didn't see the sideways pointed engines at first. I was like, wait, how are you gonna rotate without sideways pointed engines? But there they are.
And there's a second engine cluster further down the design. It just hasn't gotten there yet.
Oh. Wow, must be a pretty long ship.
Tanya? Maybe you should have waited to ask for opinions until it was done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You're kind of getting a little heated over them giving you feedback, and it's not even done.
Yeah.
Well, the part they were criticizing was part that is done, though. That's the thing.
Well, if you ask for feedback, you also can't get mad at them for giving you feedback.
Exactly.
Well, the only reason I'm frustrated is that it felt like it was coming from the context of building combat vessels.
That's fair.
Yeah, well. Arg.
Also, I'm leaving all the rest of that loot to
Thank you for the
you
follow.
there.
Shurakotoba 1455.
Yeah, and I have almost all this loot anyway, so.
I am moving on to the next section.
I do have one concern though. Combat vessel or not, it won't take anything from the midsection there, where those point defense are. It's only gotta go 3 squares before it hits something that goes boom. And none of those squares are armor.
That's solid armor. Oh, you're talking about
Excuse me?
the one? You're talking about the one that you're talking about the one line?
Middle.
Yes.
Middle.
Yes.
With point
And the
defense,
blocks are
hyperdrive, explodey bit.
Yes. The blocks around it are armor, and those are the blocks that I was mentally registering.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Fine.
I struggle with words at the best of times.
Besides, even if it blows up, we can build a new one.
See ya later, Noel. Alright, headed into combat. Got a 3-pack here. You and you. Go for that one in the back.
Yeah. I agree, Colex, but it's their ship.
Fine, I'll armor the shit out of it.
No, it's your ship. Build it how you want.
Let's just drop that discussion.
Yeah. Yep.
We're all friends here.
I mean, haven't you seen my ship without a single piece of armor on it?
Which one?
All of them.
Well, one of them has shields. I just now looked at your asteroid ripper closely for the first time. Until then, no, I hadn't seen it, but...
It is perfect for what it does.
Yep, it is. As long as you keep it away from all the threats, you're good.
But it's not combat, so...
Yep.
It's not supposed to be in threats.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, you specialize it. Like, it's clear that it's staying away.
But I have lost this ship once, and I got attacked and I couldn't run away fast enough, so if I had a little bit of armor on it, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, maybe. You still might have, but yeah. You also might not have. Okay, so the only thing I am now missing from building this is... What is that? Uranium, I think?
The bright green thing, then yeah, it's uranium.
Yeah, it's a bright green barrel.
Yep, that's uranium.
I need 75 for the ship. How much do I have?
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
I don't think we can afford to do that.
I have 12.
That is one particular resource that has been very high demand.
Yeah, let me see what all is taking that much.
Probably reactors.
Yes, and I have way more of those on it than I need. Let me redesign a little bit. Okay, that is too little power.
Zim, you got incoming?
Yeah, I see it. Recall. Where is your person?
Well, it's in attack range.
Shit. Good thing I added those extra point defenses. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's got 2 of them. I see.
Where?
Okay, they don't have any EVAs. You've got 3. You've got a hell of a lot. Oh god, that was some massive damage. Oh, now you're going for the for the fog base. Okay. You'll be done soon. You don't have any more that are EVA. Oh boy.
Yeah, I found at times sometimes you just blow the ship up quick and then go pick up your EVA afterwards.
Yeah. Fortunately, we're doing a lot of damage to this thing. Wait, what is... Oh, the Snarl Fighter, okay. Okay, let's get repairs done. Oof, that's an expensive repair. Alright, none of them lost any crew. Perfect. If they had, I'd be screwed.
I can't add armor to the side of the shield, Jennies, because that blocks the shields.
Yep. Big shields have to be exposed.
Yep. And if I get rid of the outer beams, then I can't make this work. This entire build, I have to have 2 going into 1 on each one of these, or everything fails.
Tanya, you haven't been to work in the solar system yet, have you? Oh, Tanya's muted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's just a single layer. Mango. Anything other than...
If you do the scaffolding, shields will go through that, but that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So if I put armor up the side, it will block the shielding on this so it doesn't overlap like that. I've done it. It doesn't work. It will not. I tried it.
Yeah, no, Mango. The large shield the large shield generator does not allow anything except for scaffolding to be in front of it. And the scaffolding, well, there's no point in even bothering. It's more of an aesthetic thing than useful.
Well, if you know how they work, then you would know that that's the way they work, Mango. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work like you
The small shields can be buried. You can put armor, whatever, around those. Those are fine. But the big ones,
They're
you have to
not
have it
far
close.
enough out, though, Mango. Like, even this, right here, cuts off this shield. A little bit. It just can't go through. So if I put anything there, this isn't gonna go to here. And I wish the blueprint would show it and properly reflect what shields would go where.
Right?
But
that was my biggest gripe with the update
I
to the
know.
fog base. Is I'm sitting here like, cool, this is gonna work. Build it. Ah, that does not work. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we don't have any mods. So
Yeah.
our stuff is pure vanilla.
Yep.
Mods are annoying to get to play right with multiplayer.
Yeah, if you...
Want me to mine this out, Zim? Do
Do what?
you want me to mine out this ship?
Nah. I got lasers for that. I'm just grabbing these resources mostly to have on hand for repairs. Because we kind of took a lot of damage with that last little bit.
Let's see here.
Future fights, I'll be directing. I'll just leave markers for it.
Yeah, just drop the marker off and I'll go pick it up. What I do in my single player games, I run around with my ships killing everything, just leaving markers all over the place. Then I transfer everyone over to the miners and go pick it all up.
Ooh, the storage pods are fun.
My storage pod.
I mean, go for it. I'm not going. I was just looking at what you found. But yeah, on the fog base, I've got 4 mining lasers, which is more than enough for most purposes.
I have 8. And this isn't even the final version of this ship. The other one has 12. But I need like 200 people to man it, so.
People are a premium.
That's me, hang on. Oh, come on, turn. Turn, turn. There we go.
You're still not quite lined up.
Okay. That's what I have a few armor pieces for.
What is...
Hey
my
Tanya,
ship
are you
doing?
done with the good boy yet, or?
Tanya is still muted in Discord.
Yep.
Is she deafened?
Nope.
Thank you for the self-care. Hey, Siern. I'm good. More crew equal more better? Yeah.
Tanya says, 99% done.
Alright. My tri-fighters are stuck on each other.
How rude.
Ah,
They're trying
yeah.
to make more tri-fighters.
Are they trying too hard?
Adding those extra side thrusters was definitely a good idea.
I'm gonna boop the snoot. Uh-oh. Looks like the Sundiver took some damage.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay. There's a ship down here that exploded for some reason, so it should have the loot I need.
Yeah, can't imagine why it would explode inside the sun radius, you know?
I'm just not quite sure why I was here, because Tanya hasn't been operating in this system yet.
Yeah. Poor pathfinding, probably, going from one station to the next, or one jump gate to the next.
Tanya says, I redesigned the defenses on the Fitzgerald.
Well, if you're looking for feedback, I think that looks pretty good. The only thing I'd say is put some armor plating on the sides of those shields, but it's just me. Because those small shields, you can completely encase them in armor. Oh, you know that already. I see. You've already done something similar. Okay.
Tanya says, those were the last edition. I actually missed that step.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing I let you know.
Yeah, I agree, it does look nice, other than that one missed step, but... that is already being rectified. Can I make a Star Fury in the game? I'm not entirely sure what that is, but maybe. Big, impermeable rectangular blocks, huh?
Ah, yes. The Zim Cube.
Yep, the Zim Cube.
I miss the Zim Cube. It's a shame it ate the server.
It ate the server? What?
So, the Zim Cube was a... I built in Space Engineers. I built this giant cube. Got it up into space. And then I was like, hey, Tana, what if it had giant jaws on the front of it to eat ships with?
Oh my god.
And if I recall correctly, the Tana's first words were, why are you like this? I hate it. Why would you say this? And then a few minutes later it was, okay, I've got a design idea.
Nice.
So,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It
Tanya
would...
says, I managed to make them fully articulated and with gravity funnels.
Yes.
Oh
it was
my goodness.
Fantastic. There was a tongue on it that I could extend. It had landing gear, so it would latch onto things, you know. And I would extend it, latch onto ships, and pull them into the jaws, where it would begin, where the jaws inside were completely lined with saws to just dismantle the ships.
So basically you gave it a cat tongue.
Yes. Then I was like, hey, Tana, so this is great and all, but what if it could eat asteroids too? Once again, Tana's response was basically the same as the first. God damn it, why are you like this? I hate it. And then about a few minutes later, okay, I know how to do it. And then... Oh, hey there, Brian. And then I was like, okay, I am bringing in so many resources. I can't keep my processing. I don't have enough storage. So I added 2 other cubes onto it. My plan was to basically turn it into a giant Rubik's Cube of cubes. But then it was so powerful the server could not handle it.
Jeez.
I know we had one person that was in a ship and tried to run away from it, but could not. And they just sat inside their ship in terror as they watched the ship just getting devoured.
Oh my goodness.
This thing was huge.
So, you were wondering why there's something in the sun already? Can I direct your attention to this station we're all next to right now?
Yeah.
And how the NPCs are just shoving it in a random direction?
Ah.
That probably happened up there too.
Tanya says, there's also that time we were swapping out mouths on the Zim Cube and he almost crushed my base with it. We have a clip.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, somebody drop-kicked one of the jaws with their ship. What's up?
Oh, it's not a big deal now, but if they push it too much further, it might be a problem. I noticed the mammoth tank is station keeping in position with the station, not with where it actually is in space.
Tanya says, the jaws started falling straight towards my base, and I'm just staring up into the sky before another player rams the chunk hard enough to deflect it.
And that was another time that I got one of those, why are you like this? Oh, you transferred the good boy back. Okay. I'm gonna move it a little bit away from this base. You're gonna get nudged.
Tanya says, top 10 anime rescues.
Yep. That is the name of the clip. Oh, we are getting 0 fame on all this.
Oof.
It's purely level based, so if it's the same, like last area was like 5 to 7 and this is 7 to 9 or whatever it is, the 7 you're still gonna not get any more.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll wrap things up here somewhat quickly then.
Oh.
Well, this area will have like 7, 8, and 9, so you just have to hit the 8th and 9th level stuff.
I hope there are pirate bases. And the fleet is away to its next conquest.
Oh, what the fuck?
Tanya, is there a reason why you're scooping all that stuff up, by the way?
I just lost my ship somehow.
What do you mean you lost it?
Star Skimmer. Apparently it got through the shields, I guess. I don't know. I
Oh,
went and looked at it and the shields were getting blown up.
might have run out of power.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I've run that same design single player
Tanya
for
says, so
freaking
it's
ages.
not
and
drifting in
it's fine.
space. Do you want it on Rex?
Yeah, I could probably... I was mostly just asking for the sake of... curiosity, basically, but... I can scoop it up with Rex. You can go off and do other stuff then. I'm adding more storage to Rex. We don't really need a bunch of random shield generators in the middle of the station.
Just in case half the station gets blown up, then you'll still have some protection.
Oh, that's why
The
my
rest-
dudes are going over there. Okay. I'm trying to sell the EMP missile parts to the station and buy all the station's uranium stuff in return, and my dudes are wandering off to the good boy Rex. I'm like, wait, what? That's not the right way, guys. What? Also, part of the reason we might be struggling for that is if we're blowing up all the reactors with the sun.
Struggling with what?
With the uranium stuff.
No, it's just, reactors themselves are very finicky.
Finicky?
Yeah, if you hit a reactor, you're probably going to explode it and not get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are very easy to explode.
Yeah, that's why I prefer my single laser build. It is very surgical. Unfortunately, it is also very power hungry.
And then you come across ships like this one that has, I swear they purposely build these ships to get blown up completely because the reactors be in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you gotta tank them and position them and then shoot them from the back at an angle or something weird just to... Yeah.
Yep.
Your little guys can't keep up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with a different design.
You could possibly just upgrade the rear engines on them.
Oh, hey, that worked.
Ooh, that was very close.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I managed to pull that off, but I did.
You did that because of that Alcifina, the NPC helping you.
The NPC.
Yeah. It managed to break through just in time. Mod that adds advanced parts, adds new minerals to mine that are more like game, but they're advanced generators. Yeah.
Hey, Ran, you're breathing into your mic.
I am?
Yeah.
Sorry. Adds in rotary deck cannons. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Stream side I sounded fine? Weird. I don't know why there would be a difference between the two, but...
It just sounded like your mic was a little close.
Oh, my mic is always basically against my face. It might have been a little bit low, though.
Tanya says, sacrifice incoming.
What do you mean sacrifice? Oh. And it's a preacher, too. That just makes it even better. Well, anybody want these tri-fighters for backup, you know, fighter assistance stuff? Fighter escort?
Tear them down to parts since you don't lose any parts for doing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, but I figured I'd ask if anybody wants them first. Or that's what I'm planning to do, unless somebody wants them. Actually, you two just go ahead and hyperdrive.
Tanya says, Pele has received a sacrifice of the false prophet. Praise the flame.
FYI, we will be wrapping up in about a half hour.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna need to build another Furry skimmer. They get 700 titanium out of it, though.
That's good. I'm just looking at the storage bays, and we're hurting on a few resources.
What do we need?
Okay, I guess we've got more than I'm seeing at first glance, but coils, hypercoils, could definitely use more of those. And then the more rare resources. So mostly just if you guys could pick up some copper out there, that would be a huge help.
I'll keep grabbing copper.
Steel is also very useful.
Tanya says, I have 155 hypercoils on Fitzgerald.
Oh, jeez. Wait, did you take crew from the good boy?
Tanya says, I don't have to answer that without my lawyer present.
There's an incoming to Sims off kitty. Better get out of
Yeah,
there.
I see it. Working on it. There we go.
Spooky, I'll leave that up to Tanya to answer. If she wants to. I wasn't meaning for this to get worked on already, but okay, here we are.
Are those ships dead? Is that why we marked them? Or
Oh, the tries?
Rastaban and the Alsafina?
Oh, yeah. Those are ships that I destroyed that I just marked for you guys to go devour. As may suit your moods.
Tanya says,
Okay.
it's a mental thing. Sometimes when I'm stressed or in a situation that my broken brain thinks will only get worse with words, my voice decides to go out. Sometimes it's a stutter, sometimes this.
I was gonna say, Tanya, like, you're not required to answer. I just didn't want to answer and, you know. It is a personal thing.
Nara Fighter appears to have a person who cannot get in for oxygen. It's right next to the base.
I don't see them.
Oh, I just see one person floating around it who has not landed and has just been floating around for a while.
Oh, that's something that I've noticed a couple of times, where people will just be flying around. I don't know why it happens, I just know that it does happen.
Okay. I've just never seen it unless there's like out of space for them to land at.
I've noticed it with the multiplayer stuff here. A couple of
what it is,
times.
Unknown heading basically straight for Fitzgerald, Tanya, by the way.
That's fine, they're not red.
Yeah, that's not what I was worried about. I was more worried about them bumping into it and pushing the Fitzgerald in. I was more worried about accidental damage than on purpose damage from them.
Here, Tanya's probably trying to line up the Fitzgerald to push it into the sun.
Yeah, could be. Could be, I just didn't see any movement, so... And I saw them doing something with the other ship, so just making sure they noticed it.
We're trying.
Yep.
Nope. Ooh, little bit. Little bit! Oh, you got an incoming.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, it seems to be just a patrol. It's fine.
I'm just gonna use an existing design.
Okay.
One of the ones that are in the game already.
Thank you for the catnip.
Do 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 do. I kinda dig this. At least for the beginning design.
Sorry. Didn't mean to gasp into the mic. Cat just did a flying leap right into the groin on her way by.
Oh,
You might have a contact heading for you.
I see it.
Let me turn around.
Yep.
right now I am listening to No Life Radio. It does get some copyright flags on it, but No Life Radio is just a whole bunch of video game music from the years.
Thank you for the follow, Darius the Snow. And welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time here with the Cult of the Lazy Cat.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Yeah, Dari says good snap. Alright, I'm gonna be right back in a second.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna get rid of the storage bays altogether here. And move these up.
Oh, my upstairs neighbors are gonna love me.
Why?
Well, it's Monday, and I normally work Mondays, but I have today off because of the whole subathon thing. And I didn't turn off my alarm, and I can't hear it from my living room. But their bedroom is directly above mine, and the ceiling is paper thin. So it's been going off for the last half an hour.
Oops.
Yep. And I'm sure they could hear it quite well. Considering the ceiling is so thin that I can hear their conversations half the time. Hey, Fancor. Oh, you want to see the fairest in all the land here? Give me 1 second. I didn't die.
I think Rin is possibly going to die. But Rin is not dead yet.
I mean, I might die eventually.
Oh, I'm meaning from your neighbors killing you.
Oh, yeah, possibly. Hey, Oliver SR, welcome in. And yes, Floofcam. Though she's crawling further under the desk to avoid it. How you doing?
Okay, so we have these ones dedicated to running the disruptors, as well as powering the shields.
Tanya says, "We are the Tanya. Your missile banks will be repurposed to service us. Resistance is futile."
Meow.
When the Rin meows, it's already
Tanya says,
over.
"Resource transfer to Rex, Zim."
Oh, cool. Hey, Rachel. How you doing? About to have dinner. Well, I hope you enjoy it. And just concluded the last mystery. Oh, you finally completed surviving Mars, huh?
Joke.
Well, hello there, Alex.
Okay. So if I were to convert the soft kitty, I would end up with still a deficit on certain things. Awesome.
Tanya says, just marked a wreck in the sun, went too deep for me to grab. It was a missile barge.
Alright, I'll grab it at some point. Yeah, just throw that thing in there pretty far. And lost frontage grip in the process. Okay.
Tanya says, no, it fled me and went that deep.
If we're gonna die on our own terms.
Yeah.
Tanya says, it was actually dragging me into the sun until I killed the tractor beams.
Wait, it tractor beamed you?
No, the tractor beams are set for like a push-pull, but that means you can get pulled in by one of them. Like if you're trying to pull something heavier than you, it'll actually pull you in.
Ah.
Tanya says, my tractor beams were set to pull, and he dove into the sun with engines stronger than my reverse engines, had to cut the line or get pulled under.
Oh God, this. Oof. I'm sitting here like, I want something that's a bit more like a bird kind of design, so I grabbed one that's already in here. I do not like this design at all. So it's probably not even going to be the same when I'm done with this. But it is unfortunately something that we will have to explore next time.
Hang on a second, let me pop this contacts. It's probably a starbase.
Oh, right. Yeah. Everybody come back and
yeah, we gotta do all that too.
Transfer ownership and all that stuff. But I am going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Are you still going for a while yet, Rin?
Oh yeah, another 14 hours.
Then I suppose we have a raid target. But on my end, thank you everybody so very much for joining us today for Cosmoteer. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by checking out my friends who join me and also stream. And you can also help out by grabbing some packs of cards through Streamloots. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.